everyone, Sandy, the badass business coach here, coming straight from my living room / office, because that's how a lot of us are working these days, right? I've got my badass necklace on to give me the energy, and I was just feeling extra badass today. So I wanted to do this video with you, for you, to talk about goals. Yes, new year, new goals, but many times, including myself, people have goals that carry over from year to year. And yes, 2020 was the year to where many people did not achieve some goals. Sometimes that's okay, but we have to look at what three things. Okay, what caused you to not achieve your goal? How important is that goal to you? And what's the result you really want by achieving this goal? Okay, so let me back up. So what caused you to not achieve this goal? Reason or excuse? There's very few really good reasons, and I'll give you one for myself that I hope you agree is a legitimate reason. I did not run a half marathon this year, or last year, 2020. Why? Well, I had some really bad sciatica issues, had to have physical therapy, had to end up having to have a cortisone shot. I was at the chiropractor, and then in the middle of all that, my knee went out, and it just was really, really super painful. Was in physical therapy for that, and realized that I needed knee surgery. And then they said they couldn't fix it, so I'm still actually looking at a knee replacement. But you know, right now I'm doing I'm doing my best. So hopefully you agree that those were legitimate reasons why I did not achieve my half marathon goal this year. But again, looking at that, so it could be a business, it could be a goal of starting a business. Has that kind of been on your goal list for a while, and you're like, okay, am I going to do it this year? I really want to do it this year. So why are you not achieving it? What's getting in the way? Reason or excuse? If it's an excuse, then we really need to talk. But then the second thing, like I said, looking at how important that goal is to you on a scale of 1 to 5. Let's keep it simple, right? 1 being the lowest, not obviously, but 1 being the lowest, 5 being the most important to you. It's how is it going to affect you? How is it important to you? And then what's the result going to be by you achieving this goal? Who will you become? How will it affect you personally and professionally? So for me, having a half marathon under my belt, another one, I'll just feel accomplished. I love running half marathons. I just love the energy, and yes, the competition, mostly with myself, because there's so many more runners out there are so much better than me. And you know what? As long as you get to the finish line, who cares, right? But it's super important to me just for feeling accomplished, feeling healthy, and having a reason to run. Otherwise, why, right? Unless a bear is chasing you. But if, looking at what your goal is. So if you're carrying over a goal from last year, why did you not achieve it? How important is it to you, right? Because sometimes we've got goals on there that they're things we should do, but they may be somebody else's goal. So making sure it's your goal, okay? And then what is the result? What are you going to accomplish or achieve by achieving this goal? How are you going to change personally and or professionally? And this is nothing new. I've talked about this for years, and it's stuff that you already know. But in the same breath, it's easy to say, that's not important to me, and I'm just going to wipe it off the list. Well, maybe, but you have to really decide, because that's the thing is, how important to you, if you wipe that off your list, is it going to sit back here and go, no, maybe I should have, maybe I'll try that again. Looking at how will you evolve and change and grow. So making sure, if you do decide to cross that goal off your goal sheet, making sure that you're not going to live with regret. But if you want to keep it on there, how are you going to achieve it? Okay? How is this year going to be different than last year? What's really going to help you get that end result that you desire? All right? Again, looking at all of that. What happened? Why didn't you achieve that goal? How important is it to you? And identifying the result you want by achieving this goal. Because when you really look at the result, then that will help you understand the action steps and the things you need to do to achieve that goal. So I hope that helps. Like I said, it's nothing new, but sometimes it's good to just hear it again, right? And I look forward to talking with you more if you need to. Again, you can always schedule a time with me. You can go through my website, badassbusiness.coach. You can email me, Sandi@sandiballard.com. Sandy with an I, Sandi@sandiballard.com. Schedule a session with me and let's just talk through it. If you're struggling with how to get that goal achieved, and not that you want it off your goal sheet, but finally start making shit happen. All right. I look forward to hearing from you, or I look forward to hearing from you that you've kicked ass and you finally did achieve that goal. All right. Have a great one. Cheers.